Hello everyone, I'm Kamary Phillips, and today I am interviewing the wonderful Lisa Marie Fischer. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. I'm amazed that we're sitting amongst so many red balloons. Do you know the German song about balloons?
99 Luftballons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your song is about Valentine's Day, I'm told. What's all that about?
Well, I wrote it on Valentine's Day, and it's about Valentine's Day, and that I don't really like that day, because I never had a boyfriend on Valentine's Day who gave me flowers or cards.
What?
And I heard from a lot of people that they don't like Valentine's Day, and because of that, I'm using a very bad word in the song, the F word.
The F word?
Not allowed to use it in the US.
You're from Germany, I know you're from Marburg, and you're playing country music. That's just crazy. How did you get into country music?
I started to love country music when I went on a cruise in the USA in 2008 when I was 16 years old. And there were a lot of musicians. It was a music cruise with Emmylou Harris, John Hyatt, I Love It.
Wow.
And amazing musicians that you get to talk with. And
like you, Lisa, I'm a songwriter too. And I'm very curious. How old were you when you wrote your first song?
When I wrote my first song, I was 17, so 1 year after the Cayamo cruise. And after that, I wrote like 11 or 12 songs, and also with help from my guitar teacher. And yeah, he structured it a little bit because, I mean,
he's teaching you how to play guitar.
Right. I mean, my first songs. And
what does it all mean for you to be on stage, to be playing? What is that for you?
Well, I can express my emotions in my songs and write about them because I'm not really good at talking. So I'd rather sing it and write a song about it. So people will also know what I feel and what I have to say, but I don't really have to say it face to face. That's easier for me, and it helps me a lot.
Yeah, you mentioned those two artists, Keith Urban and Taylor Swift. How do you compare your own style? Because they're very different sounds in country. Where do you fit in?
I think Taylor Swift is more country pop music, which is definitely okay for radio. But I prefer musicians like Emmylou Harris, who are probably not that big as Taylor Swift, but who really developed over the years and made their own music.
Sure.
But Taylor Swift's drummer played on my last songs that I recorded in Nashville, so.
That's very cool.
I shouldn't say anything about Taylor Swift.
So we've learned that you've been on tour, you've played in Germany, and you've also played in America. Can you tell me a little bit about what that experience was, and maybe who you played with?
I went to America in July this year for a 5-week tour, and I started in Nashville. For songwriting. I know, Nashville.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Good for you.
For songwriting and a house concert with amazing musicians. And then I went to Minneapolis for 5 shows with people who came to Germany to play shows here. And I played shows with them in Minneapolis. And then went to New York, Boston, and Vermont for playing shows.
What are you going to do here? What's all that about?
Just Germany. Basically, next year in July, I will do a tour with Liz Longley, a singer-songwriter from the US. And after that, we'll tour in the United States. And then I will tour with Shannon McNally, also from America. And we will do a longer tour in the United States, and I will play with a band. And then we'll tour in Germany.
Lisa, if you could paint the perfect picture and have things just the way you want, where you want, with whom you're playing with, and when, what would that look like?
Well, I would be playing on the Cayamo cruise, on the music cruise, next year. I would get invited. Play with Emmylou Harris and John Hyatt on that boat. And after that, I want to play the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, because that's where everyone plays who's big in country.
Yeah,
Like-
it's legendary. You are correct.
And a friend of mine from Nashville who produced my latest songs played there. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
And that's a goal of mine. And I want to win a Grammy.
A Grammy. Good answer. I want to win a Grammy too. But after you've won a Grammy, Lisa, what next?
I would win another one. I guess sooner or later.
Good answer. Good answer.